Why do judges rule differently on similar cases? Imagine two judges looking at the same situation and coming to different decisions. It might seem strange, but it's actually quite common in the legal world. When you start studying law, especially during your first year, you learn that judges have a lot of freedom in how they interpret the law. This freedom is called judicial discretion. It means judges can decide what is fair and just based on the specific details of each case. They don't just follow a strict rule for every situation. Instead, they look at the facts, the evidence, and the context to make their call. Judicial discretion isn't about personal opinions or preferences. It's limited by laws, rules, and previous court decisions called precedents. Judges must interpret these rules and decide how they apply to the case before them. Even when two cases seem similar, small differences in facts or circumstances can lead to different rulings. For example, one case might involve a defendant's intent, while another might focus on the behavior of the parties involved. These differences matter a lot to judges. In law school, especially when you learn how to brief cases, you see how subtle details can change the outcome. When you identify the facts, issues, and legal rules, you realize that even tiny variations can influence a judge's decision. This is why two judges might see the same set of facts differently. They might prioritize different legal principles or interpret the law in a slightly different way. Another reason for different rulings is a judge's background and philosophy. Some judges might lean toward strict application of laws, while others might consider fairness more heavily. Their past experiences and beliefs shape how they see the law in action. This is why you might see different outcomes even in similar cases. For first-year law students, understanding this helps you see that law isn't always black and white. It's about balancing rules with fairness and context. When you learn to brief cases, you start to notice how the details matter and how judges use their discretion to make decisions that fit each unique situation. So, the next time you wonder why judges rule differently on similar cases, remember it's because of their ability to interpret the law based on the facts, context, and their own perspectives. This flexibility helps ensure justice is tailored to each individual case, even if it means different outcomes for similar situations.